You compare that to what you're going to spend on wheels for a show car, and actually these are pretty economical.
I recently did a video titled "The Most Expensive Coach in the World" on Liberty Coach 896, Artist Series number 20. In that video, I asked about what the cost was of an Artist Series, and Frank said
that is something that the client does with Dean specifically.
Hey everybody, I'm here.
Great to see you again. Now this is a great looking set of wheels on your bus. Kind of similar to like what we saw in Liberty Coach 896. What's going on?
Well, you know, the thing that's always bothered me for the last 4 coaches in 10 years is that these rims are the same thing that's on a semi-truck when you're driving down the road. And I wanted something different, and finally we got it. American Racing Wheel Pro rims for the Motorcoach. These things are incredible.
Yes, sir. It really ties together with the art that you do on the Liberty Coaches. I'd like to know more about the cost of these wheels. Is that something that you could share with us?
Absolutely. We have 2 different types of wheels.
Now, real quick before we talk price on these wheels, if you haven't already seen Dean's new YouTube channel, Skateboard Grandpa, make sure to subscribe. I'll leave a link to that in the description below. Dean, you've been doing a little bit of skateboarding?
You know, I have. I'm trying to document my recovery from breaking my femur 5 years ago, getting back on the skateboard, encouraging young and old to do the same. It doesn't matter how old you are or how young you are, but just get out and get some exercise. It's a great way to do it, and it's really been fun. I bought a lot of skateboards to give back to the kids. I find people who don't have good equipment and sometimes things they shouldn't even be riding. And it's just really been pleasing to help and give back to people that need something.
Dean's been dragging me out to the skate park as well. Fortunately, there's been no broken bones yet. There has been some falls that he's documented. So if you watch Dean's channel, you're gonna see video of me, it's coming soon, of me falling on my skateboard while I'm learning how to drop in. So definitely worth checking that out.
We have 2 different types of wheels. We got a black powder coating that they powder coat the wheel black, and then they machine out the windows, which are the holes in there. They machine out other elements of it, so it's not an all black rim, which really makes this cool. The second version is a polished wheel, which isn't polished like anything you've ever seen except on high-end show cars. This polishing is a bead polish. It almost looks like chrome when it's done. And then they have an AR guard that goes on top of it, which is a protective coating that's super durable and will make these last forever without ever doing anything to them.
Yes, sir. Now, I've only seen 2 sets of these custom bus wheels, and both of them have some cool flair with the carbon fiber center caps. I also see a Liberty Coach logo and some design work on there. What's going on with that?
Well, you know, I've had to get my own set of rims. I've had to live with them. I've had to walk out every day and see them, and then I can try to customize them. And what can I do to make these rims look different? What can I use? What can I do to tie them into the coaches? The color scheme on each coach is different, as you know. How can we do that? And so one of the things I came up with was, let's do a carbon fiber center cap. Now, it's not the whole cap, it's the very middle of it that's cut out. Adds a difference of material. The carbon fiber weave makes it look really sporty and different, and it fits on the chrome cap and the black cap.
Now, what kind of a cost is someone looking at if they want to get a set of these wheels? What kind of coaches are these available for? What's the availability? Where can they get them? And how much are they?
Well, the initial start here, we've got our initial order came through, and they're for Prevos. We are just very excited that to be working with Liberty Coach, Frank Koenigsetter, and Kim and Kurt up in Chicago have always done a fantastic job bringing the Liberty Coach name up to where it's at. We just want to continue and do it in the paint jobs and show it in the rims and try to do things that people haven't done before, and I think we're doing it right now with these rims.
A lot of folks are just curious what the cost is if someone has a Prevo or a Liberty Coach and they want to get a set of these wheels. What kind of money are they looking at?
Well, starting out, you're around 10,600, give or take a little bit, depending if you get the black ones or the polished ones, and that's for a set of 6. So you compare that to what you're going to spend on wheels for a show car, and then actually these are pretty economical. Above and beyond that, when you start putting the stripes on and the colorization to tie it into the coach, then we're going to be running somewhere between $3,000 and $6,000 more.
And that's when they put the Liberty Coach logo on there, all those little details like we've seen on your wheels and Liberty Coach 896 wheels.
Correct. So now, you know, you think about, well, why does it cost so much to add a little bit of stripe package to it? There's a lot that goes into cutting the masking so that we can paint or apply vinyl that small, and then we clear coat over the top of the center cap part of it. The windows, which are the holes in the rims, those windows are very difficult. They're an odd shape. It takes a lot of time to tape off each one of them. Then you have to scuff the aluminum, you have to etch the aluminum, you have to prime the aluminum, paint the aluminum, clear the aluminum, tear everything down, make sure it's all cleaned up and ready to go. So there's a lot of work to take each rim and customize it. If you really want to be different, that's the way to go.
Now, folks can buy these wheels through the Art of Design in Elkhart, Indiana?
Yes, absolutely. Call the shop at 574-522-8838 and get yourself a set of Wheel Pro American Racing rims by the Art of Design.
Real quick, I've got to ask you too, the Artist Series, like we've been seeing, we know your coach is an Artist Series. There's no number on it because it's your personal coach here, but you're up to Artist Series number 20. It's unbelievable what you collaborating with Liberty Coach has been able to come up with. Are you able to disclose, when you get into the Artist Series, what kind of dough is it to step up to an Artist Series?
Well, you know, the Artist Series includes a lot of things, and some things you cannot get unless it's an Artist Series. So we have stripes painted on the glass at the front of the coach, on the side front windows. That's painted on the glass, and it's designed to change the shape and the look of the Prevost, so it doesn't look like every other manufacturer's. It looks like a Liberty Coach should. Then you've got the window film. Now, probably for 5 years, we've been putting the window film on the back windows. We just recently, as you saw on the new coach that you just videoed there, the most expensive, that has window film on the front windows also, which changes the shape of that black glass, all that glass that you have up front. Then you have tinted lights, tinted marker lights, if you want them, which really cuts down on the red and the amber, and they still show up fantastic at nighttime. Now got the option for the handles on the doors. The baggage doors are now painted with the graphics running through those. By the time we're done, we end up with 6 or 7 things that you get with the Artist Series. Now, the biggest thing where the artist part comes in is that we do something either with more detail in the paint, more stripes, graphics, designs, more patterns going on. We have several different versions. On mine, I have the turned metal. You know, you get a close-up view of that. It looks like metal that's been turned. Try to be creative on each coach and the Artist Series and pull out different nuances for everybody.
Now, is there a standard cost, or how does that work?
You're somewhere around $45,000 for the extra of the Artist Series, without getting into the rims and without some other stuff that we could throw in.
I appreciate you taking the time to show us what you have going on out here. Now, if someone's a serious buyer and they want to order a custom set of wheels, who should they get a hold of?
If you want to buy a custom set of wheels, call the shop, Teod, the Art of Design, at 574-522-8838. Tell them what you want to do, that you're ready to go on the rims, and we'll get you all the information you need.
Awesome, Dean. I really appreciate you. And also make sure to subscribe to the Dean's channel, Skateboard Grandpa. Appreciate all of you out there subscribing to the channel and liking these videos. I hope you're all having a great day. Thanks again.
Thanks, everybody.